the following presentation of the National Football League.
Well, not a building you're going to miss. We are at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
He didn't get the full chance to build on his MVP runner-up season. An injury ended 2024 after just 8 games. But Dak's got a few more weapons around him. He's got a new head coach, a play caller, and at this stage of his career, he's got to make the most of it.
This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, ball at the 36. They stay on the ground with Williams. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 29. A quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Prescott takes off with it. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Dak now from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. From the gun is Prescott. Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
That sack backs him up. It's going to be a long 3rd and goal from the 16. Dak to the air here. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Aubrey puts it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Juke the defender. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a 3rd MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the first. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 1st and 10. Play action, here's Jackson. He can run it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Jackson keeping it himself. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. But that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down, ball at the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys who have 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They'll motion a tight end left. This is Henry on second. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's taken down at the 30. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 30. Lamar throwing again. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All right, set now. First and 10. Jackson yet again. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So now here's 3rd and 5. Jackson's going to throw again. The throw is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end right. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Get to Henry on the inside handoff. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Jackson trying to sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Flying down the middle of Henry. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Changing it up here. Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he gets him around 6 there. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Lamar back to throw. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Caught near the pylon. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Yeah, Brian Schottenheimer saw that last play a little differently. He is challenging the ruling on the field. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
Brian Schottenheimer continuing to plead his case, but to no avail. That play is going to stand. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Turpin with a return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
All right, here we go. Second down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Offense to the line for second down. It's a design boot. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. From the gun is Prescott. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Finally some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a 1st down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They've got a man in motion. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th? We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Ravens down by only 3. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 14. Jukes one defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. First call here coming from the shotgun. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead with Williams. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This a 39-yarder. The kick is good. He got it. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They won it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.